Now, the bongs of Big Ben at Westminster are famous around the world, from radio broadcasts to New Year's Eve parties. But the bells have been recorded for the past year or so, apart from on major national occasions, because, as you probably know, the builders are in.
But the same Westminster chimes can be heard a little closer to home. So after a local MP suggested it, the bells on the BBC at 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve won't be from Big Ben, but from Rochdale. Let's join Steve Saul, who is there now. And Steve, this is brilliant for the town, isn't it?
It is, absolutely, Annabelle. Welcome to Rochdale Town Centre. A bit cold and chilly tonight, but we're underneath the magnificent clock tower here at Rochdale Town Hall. The bells of the Town Hall will be striking out across the country on Radio 4 before the 6 o'clock news on Christmas Eve. And this idea came about from the Northern Powerhouse Minister, Jake Berry. He was stood not too far out where we're standing now and thought it would be a good idea. And he wrote to the Director General of the BBC, Tony Hall, suggesting it. And Tony Hall said, yep, good idea. So they're coming here on Wednesday to record the sound of the bells. With me now is Councillor Janet Emsley from Rochdale Council. Good to see you. What do you think about your bells going out across the country?
We're very, very proud and very, very privileged that they've chosen our bells to do just that.
They are very similar to what you hear in Westminster. Let's have a listen now. So there we go, as you can hear, very, very similar to what you would hear from Big Ben at the top of Queen Elizabeth Tower. What do the bells here mean to the people of Rochdale?
Well, they're part of our iconic A1 graded listed town hall, which is the centrepiece of our town centre.
And they've been around here for hundreds of years, built in 700s, and then they had a fire, so they were rebuilt in the 1880s. And you plan to spend a lot of money restoring the tower and the area around here?
Yeah, in the 1880s there was a fire, and the tower that you see behind us was rebuilt by a gentleman called Waterhouse, who was also responsible for Manchester Town Hall and the Natural History Museum, which fits in nicely with our Dippy exhibition next year. So yes, the Town Hall has got a restoration project. We've got £16 million on a first phase project from HLF.
And there are the bongs live as we speak. Dippy, by the way, that's the dinosaur that's going around the UK, isn't it?
Yes.
So much loved is this building here. It's rumoured that Hitler wanted to take this building brick by brick back to Germany if he had been successful in the Second World War. Thankfully, he wasn't, and we've got it here in Rochdale tonight. Back to you.
Fantastic. Bells right on cue as well. Rich, thank you. Sorry, Steve, thank you very much indeed.